It's got some police on the search warrant! Open the front door!
Police officers often resort to the use of force as a last resort, but sometimes it becomes their only option. Not every arrest proceeds smoothly, and we must recognize that the lives of trained officers are not expendable. Here are 3 instances when police officers discovered that their suspects were armed. On December 16, 2023, officers in Austin, Texas were patrolling 6th Street when they were alerted by someone that an individual was attempting to enter a bar with a gun. This is the man the police were alerted about, described as wearing a bright green hoodie with his face partially covered. The suspect was later identified as Trey Michael Adres Hernandez.
He can't get in. He got a weapon on him. Where? He's got a gun in his pocket. Who? This guy right here.
The bar employee denied Trey entry and then informed the police, saying, "He can't get in. He's got a weapon on him." Little did he know the officer who approached Trey to confront him was about to make a decision he might regret for the rest of his life. As Trey pulled a gun from his pocket, 3 out of the 8 officers surrounding him fired their weapons, incapacitating him. Bystanders sustained non-life-threatening injuries, and fortunately, no officers were harmed. Trey was pronounced dead 10 minutes after the shooting. Was it worth breaking into that bar? Sometimes you have to recognize when it's time to give up before you get more than you bargained for. Our next case involves an individual even more unhinged than Trey.
Personnel requested assistance because the subject was in possession of a knife and was actively cutting his wrist.
On April 28, 2023, in Oxnard, California, emergency services reported that a man named Michael Owens was highly intoxicated and causing self-harm. Earlier that night, Owens had called 911 himself.
911?
Hi, I'm Michael Owens. I'm not doing too good right now, and I need 911 right here.
You need a paramedic or a police?
A paramedic. I'm just.
Where are you?
I'm not. My name is Michael Owens. I was staying right here at the Ventura County Rescue Mission.
Okay. But what address are you
I'm
at?
Staying overnight. What?
You're there at the rescue mission?
Yeah, I'm staying at the rescue mission overnight.
Okay, let me get you over to the paramedics. Okay, stay on the line.
All right. All right, sounds good.
Officer Manuel Garcia was the one who responded to an EMS Code 3 call.
How's it going? Barricaded himself in this room right here. Okay. Which, according to the other residents, is a single bathroom. Okay. Not lockable from inside. He was up here, started getting aggressive and cutting himself with a knife on his left wrist. Okay. Is he in there by himself? He's in there by himself. Okay.
After receiving the explanation from the EMS, Officer Garcia sees Owen stepping out of his room.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
All right.
Hey, listen to me, man.
Yeah, that's dead.
Can they help you out?
No.
Why'd you guys come in? Why'd you guys come in?
What?
Why'd you guys get called out here?
Hallucinating and drinking.
Okay.
And then once we got here, he started cutting his arm.
Got it. Okay. We'll see if we can make contact with him. Yeah.
Concerned for Owen's safety, the officer attempts to communicate with him directly.
Got it. Michael, can you come out, please? Hey, Michael, come over here. Please sit down so we can help you out. Do me a favor, just sit down over here.
Station 3 we have a visual of him on the stairs balcony. He's wearing no shirt.
Just sit down over here, please. Michael, come on.
Garcia tried his best to calm Owens down, but Owens, hallucinating from drugs he had taken, suddenly charged at Officer Garcia.
With you. Don't break anything with you. Stop. Don't reach for that knife. Do not reach for that knife.
As Owens approached with a knife, Garcia had to defend himself.
Do not reach for that knife.
Give me the gun! You bitch!
The officer was compelled to use deadly force, resulting in Owens sustaining fatal injuries. EMS personnel on site administered emergency first aid before transporting him to Ventura County Medical Center. Sadly, Owens was pronounced deceased the following day. Similarly, our next case involves a suspect who attempts to confront law enforcement head-on, but may find himself severely outmatched.
Purposes.
Let's go!
It began on October 12, 2022, when detectives from the Special Assignment Unit, SSAU, attempted to execute a search warrant on 37-year-old Kenneth Hearn to investigate a potential sexual assault.
It's got some police on the search warrant! Open the front door!
Are you hearing anything at all?
Yeah, please don't move. Doors open.
Doors opening.
Bring your kid.
Yep, bring her out.
A mother and her child opened the door and were promptly escorted away from the scene.
Okay, good girl. Bring her out to the left, guys. All right, this way now. This way, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, get some intel for me.
Jasco, police, search warrant!
Child.
You're inside. Come to the front door. Come to the front door!
Police inside the apartment heard Kenneth and identified him, repeatedly instructing him to come out, but he did not comply.
Nobody inside.
Kenneth, come to the front door, hands up and empty.
Who was yelling?
The police.
All right, she's lying because someone's yelling inside the structure.
Come to the front door. Come. Hands up and empty.
Where's it coming from? Right or left?
Come out right now. I'm above you.
The officer held a less lethal baton launcher designed to subdue suspects.
We won't shoot you. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up and empty. Face away from me.
Ken Brown. That's what.
Face away from me.
He's got multiple.
Put your
Yeah, it's a
hands
black
up
man, but all the
and
glass
face away
you
from
see
me.
is his head.
While one of the officers deployed a drone inside the apartment, the suspect made a drastic decision.
Let's go. Hey, move back.
Let me see. Fuck, where am I hit? Let me see.
Kenneth fired his weapon and struck one of the officers in the leg. Despite the injury, the officer managed to crawl to safety. Here's a different perspective from another officer at the scene.
Yeah, please don't move. Come on, let's go. Come outside.
Yeah, I've got my child in there.
Come.
My
Bring your kid.
Yep, bring her out.
Bring your kid.
Can you let me get her? Come here.
It's okay. Okay.
Come with me.
You're okay. Sasko police, search warrant! Kenneth, we know you're inside. Come to the front door. Stand it. Come to the front door! Kenneth, come to the front door, hands up and empty.
Who did he expect to be at the door? His grandmother.
Hey, don't shoot me. We won't shoot you. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Come out with your hands up and empty. Face away from me. Face away from me. Put your hands up and face away from me. Put your hands up. Hands up. Let's go.
The muzzle flash from Kenneth's gun is a betrayal. While he asks not to be shot, he chooses to shoot a police officer instead. After the exchange of gunfire, Kenneth stealthily slipped out the back of the apartment. But it wasn't over yet. As the saying goes, no one can escape the long arm of the law. Just one day after the standoff, Phoenix PD patrol units located Kenneth in the vicinity of Lakeshore Drive, Arizona. The officers arrived, and seeing the suspect aiming his weapon at them, had no choice but to use deadly force.
Get on the ground!
We got 223s deployed. Hey, we got a good L on him. Clara, hold where you are at. We're going to get to you and work where you are at. Get up the park.
The suspect was quickly captured. Police found the suspect's gun at the scene. Did he really think he could win against AR-15 rifles with just a pistol? Kenneth was rushed to the hospital after the confrontation, but later died from his injuries. Thankfully, no other officers at the scene were injured, and the community was safer with one less predator, thanks to the police. The career of a police officer is marked by highs and lows. As first responders, they must make critical decisions and willingly put themselves in harm's way. Their actions often determine the fate of others, making it an incredibly challenging responsibility. Thanks for watching. What was your favorite moment from these cases? Any topics you'd like me to cover? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the next video right here. It might be just what you're looking for.